Chapter 54, Branwell.
My first caper. I should theoretically be terrified, but with everyone so experienced in this field, I'm not too nervous. Reminds me of when I did some of my first stories in university. Whenever I had someone by my side, knowing I had a partner with me, it eased the tension. Bitter face on your right, says Sly through my comm. Bentley, sitting next to me on the bench, winks through his glasses. I give a conspicuous belch and lean back. Oh, buddy, I say with a carrying voice, these expensive grapes were so delicious. Sweet, crunchy, totally spoiled my dinner. As did they for I, says Bentley, dramatically groaning. I need to let myself digest this. Why don't we take a quick snooze before we finish off the rest? Yeah, or maybe we can sell them. I hear Suneda Crandon from the Red Light Hotel will pay a fortune for these grapes, but for now, we should snooze on it. I do have to admit, it's a little hard keeping myself easygoing as I hear large, heavy footsteps approaching us, especially hearing the arrests that have been happening. But easy as pie, the officer takes the wild Haitian grapes and leaves us alone. I peek my eyes open and see him pop a few grapes into his mouth, and it only takes a few seconds before the results I expected happen. He pauses and stares at the grapes a moment, and then really starts scratching what must be his tongue. Sly tiptoes over and begins pickpocketing the guy as he does so. I quietly hoist Bentley on my shoulders, and we make a run for it. For the finishing touches, I see Sly replace what he takes with something kind of noticeable. The officer then picks up the grapes he dropped as he continues itching his mouth, weirded out. I don't know what kind of taste buds those little freaks have, but it's definitely abnormal, he says to himself. Maybe I can... Why is my back pocket so heavy? I see him feel around and pull out a rock instead of his wallet. What? Who stole them? He makes a run for the only direction Bentley and I could have run from. The thing is, McSweeney already got Bentley out of there, and I'm now sprinting away with Carmelita. I also saw Murray and Thornell already with their buckets, and I overheard Sly and my comm from the rooftop giving the timing. I look back and see Murray and Thornell bump into the guard, each spilling a bucket of grape juice onto him. Murray goes for the officer's chest and Thornell goes for the head. What in the world are you clumsy lumps of dung doing? He screams. Oh, we're sorry, says Murray. We were delivering freshly squeezed wild Haitian grape juice to an esteemed colleague. You better wash up, though, says Thornell. At this stage, the pollen and dust that attaches to the grapes as they grow is still present, can really make you itchy in the mouth and skin. As if telling him this makes him realize, the officer takes off his jacket and begins scratching like crazy. Thornell's knowledge of wildlife here has created a hilarious result. It had taken up 4 hours of our day to pick those grapes and juice them. Even with gloves on, I turned extra itchy. We had to visit the beach twice to scratch on the sand, but that hard work has definitely been worth it. I once again see Sly doing his magic, and I see Dimitri doing his part, saying he's Mr. Brandon, and he can't believe his workers would be so clumsy. He offers the guard a pretty hefty load of bills for the misunderstanding and for dry cleaning. I then overhear the guard saying he still has to find the miscreants who took his wallet. Dimitri says, stifling a smirk, "You mean that wallet?" He points to a wallet on the ground just behind him. The guy is so relieved getting his property back and satisfied Dimitri fired the ones who dumped itch juice all over him, he forgets to double-check his jacket. By the time he realizes whatever Sly took was gone, he'll assume he lost it in the kerfuffle, and he'll just get a new one.